For decades, wealth and power were kept behind closed doors, controlled by the same elite forces. But the world has changed. Today, LGBTQ+ billionaires and multimillionaires are breaking barriers, leading industries, and proving that authenticity is the greatest currency of all. From fashion moguls and tech innovators to music legends and Hollywood powerhouses, these 20 icons have built empires, redefined success, and shattered every outdated rule along the way. They didn't just make millions or billions, they made history. And the best part? They did it without ever hiding who they are. Get ready to discover the richest, most influential LGBTQ+ leaders, the ones you know, the ones you don't, and the ones who are changing the world as we speak. Because in today's world, success isn't about fitting in, it's about standing out. Number 1. Giorgio Armani, the visionary who redefined elegance. There are designers, and then there is Giorgio Armani, a name that stands for timeless elegance, impeccable craftsmanship, and the very definition of luxury. With a net worth of $8.1 billion, Armani built an empire that spans fashion, fragrance, and haute couture, shaping the way the world sees style. But Armani's genius was never just about clothes. It was about confidence, self-expression, and the art of being unapologetically yourself. From dressing Hollywood's elite to crafting the sleekest silhouettes in the industry, he revolutionized fashion, proving that elegance is an attitude, not just an outfit. Despite his deeply private nature, Armani has acknowledged his bisexuality, embracing the fluidity of love and attraction while maintaining his focus on creativity and excellence. His influence goes far beyond runways and red carpets. It's stitched into the very fabric of modern luxury. And here's the best part. At over 89 years old, he's still in control of his empire, still shaping the future of fashion, still proving that style, like authenticity, never goes out of trend. Number 2. David Geffen, the billionaire who turned music into magic. If there is a name synonymous with power, success, and the golden age of music and film, it's David Geffen. With a $6.1 billion fortune and a legacy that stretches from Geffen Records to DreamWorks, Geffen didn't just enter the entertainment industry, he reshaped it. He had an eye for talent before the world even knew it existed. Guns N' Roses, Nirvana, Elton John, Aerosmith, Geffen didn't just sign artists, he built legends. His magic touch transformed albums into cultural moments and turned films into history-making blockbusters. But beyond the glitz, beyond the billion-dollar deals, there was something even more powerful: his truth. In 1992, he came out as gay, long before LGBTQ+ visibility in the industry was common. He didn't just break barriers, he bulldozed them. He showed that power and authenticity weren't mutually exclusive, that being open, fearless, and true to yourself was the ultimate success. Today, David Geffen remains one of the most influential moguls in entertainment history, not just because he built an empire, but because he built it without ever compromising who he was. Number 3. Stein Erik Hagen, the retail king who chose honesty. Over-silence success is often measured in numbers, and Stein Erik Hagen's numbers are staggering: $4.3 billion in net worth, a retail empire that spans Norway and beyond, and a legacy that defines modern business. But Hagen's true success? The courage to live authentically. As one of Scandinavia's wealthiest entrepreneurs, Hagen built his fortune in retail, leading Orkla ASA, one of Norway's most powerful conglomerates. His sharp business acumen turned everyday products into billion-dollar enterprises, making him a household name in the corporate world. But in 2015, he did something even bolder than building an empire. He came out as bisexual. In a televised interview, he spoke openly about his identity, challenging the stigma that still lingers in the corporate elite. "Honesty is power," he said, and in that moment, he proved that strength isn't just about wealth, It's about owning who you are, no matter the stakes. Today, Hagen isn't just a billionaire. He's a role model, a leader, and living proof that true power comes from authenticity, because at the end of the day, success means nothing if you can't be yourself. Number 4. Jennifer Pritzker, the billionaire who broke barriers and built bridges. For centuries, wealth and power have been controlled by the same elite forces. Jennifer Pritzker changed that. With a $1.8 billion fortune and a legacy of philanthropy, innovation, and military service, she became the first openly transgender billionaire in history. And she didn't stop there. As a member of the powerful Pritzker family, she built her fortune through real estate, investments, and groundbreaking ventures. But her true impact, using her wealth to uplift others. She founded the Tawani Foundation, dedicating millions to LGBTQ+ rights, veteran support, and historical preservation. She didn't just open doors, she broke them down, making room for future generations to walk through freely. Visibility is power, she once said, and through her work, her advocacy, and her fearless authenticity, Jennifer Pritzker isn't just visible, she's a beacon of possibility. Number 5. Domenico Dolce, the artist who made luxury unapologetic. Some brands sell fashion. Dolce & Gabbana sells a lifestyle. And at the heart of this empire? Domenico Dolce, a man whose name is synonymous with Italian glamour, sensuality, and extravagance. With a $1.74 billion net worth, he transformed luxury fashion into a cultural movement, bringing Mediterranean passion to runways across the globe. Dolce, who has been openly gay, built the brand alongside Stefano Gabbana, proving that power and partnership, both creative and personal, can redefine an industry. Their designs became the uniform of the bold, the confident, the ones who dared to stand out. He once said, "Elegance is not about being noticed, it's about being remembered." And in the world of fashion, Domenico Dolce has ensured that his legacy of artistry, self-expression, and fearless authenticity will never be forgotten. Number 6. John Stryker. The billionaire who turned wealth into change money alone doesn't make history, but using it to uplift others does. With a $1.6 billion fortune inherited from the Stryker Corporation, one of the world's leading medical technology firms, John Stryker could have simply lived as another billionaire. Instead, he became a philanthropist, a change maker, and one of the most influential figures in LGBTQ+ advocacy. As the founder of the Arcus Foundation, Stryker has donated hundreds of millions to LGBTQ+ rights, racial justice, and environmental conservation. His foundation has supported countless organizations fighting for equality, ensuring that queer voices, especially in underrepresented communities, are heard loud and clear. "Power is nothing if it isn't shared," he once said. And through his generosity, his activism, and his unwavering commitment to a better world, John Stryker isn't just a billionaire, he's a force for progress. Number 7. Stefano Gabbana, the rule breaker who gave fashion its edge. If Domenico Dolce brought the elegance, Stefano Gabbana brought the fire. Together they created Dolce & Gabbana, a brand that revolutionized fashion with its bold prints, unapologetic sensuality, and a rebellious spirit that shook the industry. With a $1.56 billion net worth, Gabbana has been a powerhouse in luxury fashion for over 3 decades, creating some of the most iconic designs worn by celebrities, royalty, and trendsetters alike. As an openly gay man, he never allowed his identity to be a footnote. It was woven into his work, into the energy of every collection, into the very DNA of his brand. Luxury is about authenticity, about being exactly who you are, he once said. And Stefano Gabbana, he's never been anything less. Number 8. Megan Ellison, the Hollywood producer who dared to dream differently. Hollywood has always been run by powerful men until Megan Ellison changed the game. with a $1.5 billion net worth. She became one of the most influential film producers of modern times, championing bold, daring, and unapologetically unique cinema. Through her production company, Annapurna Pictures, she has funded and produced some of the most critically acclaimed films of the last decade, including Her, Zero Dark 30, Phantom Thread, and Booksmart. As a lesbian woman in an industry historically controlled by straight men, she fought for diverse voices, for untold stories, for films that mattered. And in doing so, she didn't just shape cinema, she changed it. Stories have power. The ones we choose to tell define the world we live in. And thanks to Megan Ellison, Hollywood's narrative is finally evolving. Number 9, GT Dave, the billionaire who bottled wellness. Some entrepreneurs create products. GT Dave created a movement. As the founder of GT's Living Foods, he turned kombucha, a once niche health drink, into a multi-billion-dollar industry. With a $1 billion net worth, he built his empire from scratch, starting in his mother's kitchen in the 1990s and growing it into the world's leading kombucha brand. But GT Dave's journey wasn't just about business, it was about self-acceptance. As an openly gay entrepreneur, he fought against doubt, stereotypes, and a business world that wasn't always welcoming. But he never wavered. He let his success speak for itself, proving that authenticity is the key ingredient in every great story. Happiness is health, and health starts from within, he said. And today, with his billion-dollar empire and unwavering commitment to well-being, GT Dave is living proof that when you stay true to yourself, success follows. Number 10. Sam Altman, the AI pioneer who redefined power. Sam Altman isn't just building the future, he's inventing it. As the CEO of OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, he is shaping the next generation of technology and defining what artificial intelligence will mean for humanity. With a $1 billion net worth, Altman is one of Silicon Valley's most influential minds, known for his strategic genius, relentless ambition, and fearless approach to innovation. But one thing he has never been afraid of: his identity. As an openly gay tech leader, Altman has never hidden who he is, proving that sexuality is not a limitation. It's simply part of a greater story of success. He is breaking barriers not just in AI, but in the way the world views LGBTQ+ leadership in the highest echelons of business. The best way to predict the future is to invent it, he once said. And Sam Altman? He's inventing a future where intelligence, both artificial and human, knows no limits. Number 11. Miley Cyrus, the pop rebel who made freedom her brand. Some stars shine. Miley Cyrus burns. With a $160 million net worth, she has conquered music, television, and culture itself, refusing to be anything but unapologetically herself. She started as Disney's Golden Girl, but Miley was never meant to stay in a box. She broke free, reinvented herself, and redefined what it meant to be a pop star. From Wrecking Ball to Flowers, her music is a testament to reinvention, self-love, and fearlessness. And when she came out as pansexual, she didn't whisper it, she owned it. "I never want to be labeled. I am fluid. I am open," she declared, embracing love in all its forms. Miley isn't just a singer. She's a movement, a revolution, a force that can't be tamed. Number 12. Chris Hughes, the Facebook co-founder who turned wealth into purpose. Some billionaires chase profit. Chris Hughes chases change. As one of the co-founders of Facebook, he was part of the greatest tech revolution of our time, securing a $500 million net worth. But what did he do next? He used that wealth to change lives. After leaving Facebook, Hughes dedicated himself to fighting wealth inequality and empowering marginalized communities. He even co-founded the Economic Security Project, pushing for universal basic income. As an openly gay entrepreneur, Hughes proved that success isn't just about making money. It's about making a difference. And he didn't do it alone. He and his husband, activist Sean Eldridge, are a power couple fighting for a more just world. Wealth is not just meant to be accumulated. "It's meant to be used," he once said. And that's exactly what he's doing. Number 13. Jan Wenner, the media mogul who made rock and roll his business. Some people love music. Jan Wenner built an empire around it. As the co-founder of Rolling Stone magazine, he didn't just cover music, he shaped it. With a $700 million net worth, Wenner revolutionized music journalism, giving a platform to rock legends, counterculture movements, and political activism. His publication became the voice of generations, capturing the pulse of music, politics, and cultural change. And through it all, he lived his truth. Wenner came out as gay later in life, proving that it's never too late to embrace who you are. "Great stories aren't just told, they're lived," he said. And Jan Wenner? He lived one of the greatest stories in media history. For years, the world told LGBTQ+ leaders that success meant staying silent. But these 20 billionaires and multi-millionaires refused to listen. They built empires. They changed industries. They rewrote the rules. And they did it all while being unapologetically themselves. This is the future of wealth, a future where power, authenticity, and success walk hand in hand. And for the next generation of LGBTQ+ entrepreneurs, creators, and leaders, the doors are already wide open. Want more stories of power, success, and fearless authenticity? Subscribe to Rainbow Spotlight, because the future isn't just coming, it's already here.